Dude, I remember this from the trailer on every fucking movie.
Oh.
You know it. You know that.
All right. The vibe has been confirmed. All right. Like, yes. Look at that great practical shot.
Right. You can see like the heat signature coming off of the flame. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
My bro's my crow.
What is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. I'm in the back room of the Burlington Bar, and it is Manly Movie Monday. How you feeling, boys?
Feeling just fine.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
We do.
I got
like
that.
Oh no, we got it because we got the three of us. We got to do the thing. Yeah, that's good. We're definitely white people doing gang.
Yeah.
No.
White chicks and gang signs, gang signs.
We're doing Manly Movie Monday, and it's kind of like, so we were thinking about the next couple of movies that we want to do, and we're shooting these in October. It's a little bit of the spoopy season, and we always kind of like, I think we've done some horror fare, not a lot. I think probably the most notable one that we've had is The Thing. Oh my God!
Yes.
Which is a manly movie and a horror movie, capital M, capital H.
And just
capital
like an excellent film.
And just a fucking incredible movie,
yeah,
right? 100%. And so like trying to find there's I'm sure that there's a lot more that I probably could or would think of or whatever it is, but trying to come up with like something that's like a little bit in the manly movie, a little bit in the beefcake manly movie kind of type genre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some center cut type shit over there.
Sure.
And so we're trying to find like some of those crossovers. And Alex, you suggested this one. You called this one out, and we found out that that Scott has not seen it. I have not seen it in a long time. We're talking about 1994's The Crow.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Crow. Yeah, no, but it's The Crow from 94. Probably I'm saying this is one of the descendants of Batman 89.
Right.
This movie, like, I think because that movie was a success, they were just like, what else? What other dark?
How dark can we get?
Yeah.
What other dark, comic book pictures do you have? Or whatever. And The Crow kind of came up.
It's like Burton-esque.
Right? It's got a little bit of Burton. It's Burton by way of like 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
Kind of a little bit. Like as far as like it's got a very 90s industrial like kind of like music video aesthetic. It's the last movie that featured Brandon Lee.
That's correct.
The son of Bruce Lee. He died while making this movie.
I mean, if you're asking about expectations for this movie, literally the only thing I know about is that Brandon Lee died during the production of it. Yeah. Right? It's almost like taking on an urban legend kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. It's not a legend, but.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, the crazy thing is that there is, I can't remember if it's called March for Death or whatever it was, or maybe, I can't, but there is a Bruce Lee movie in which his character fakes his own death by accidentally getting shot with a blank on a movie set, which is insane movie trivia. Like some of the most craziest movie trivia, which is like, that's where you like the Q clubbers would probably take that, like, well, actually he's really alive, and he's actually going to he's going to be the vice president. It was one of those things. I mean, yeah, he was the son of a legend and stuff like that, but he really was like trying to make a name for himself and like kind of being. I've seen some of his other work. This movie, I particularly think that he is really fucking going for it. Yeah. And he's really invested in this character. He had led a couple of movies up until then, but they were kind of like, they were stone cold tier.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As far as like they were like, there was some talent, there was some stuff. Obviously he cares very deeply about like action filmmaking and stunt work and shit like that. But this was the first one where I think it was like a meaty thing for him to really bite into. How about you, man? Like how long did you fuck with? When did you first see this movie?
I was probably like early teens when I saw this.
Yeah. Oh, this is
a sweet spot.
Yeah, my older brother showed me a lot of stuff.
If you guys want to get early access to that, you can hit us up over on our Patreon. Hit us up at the feature film tier over there, and that will get you early and uncut access to all of our Manly Movie coverage and all of our feature film coverage, plus everything else that's below that, which is a lot.
It's a lot of content.
A lot of stuff. I mean, like, Oh, he's doing the technique right now.
I love it. Oh, this kid's gonna eat shit. Oh God! Oh God!
Oh no! We hope you guys consider doing that. If you can't do that, you can give us a like and a subscribe. That shit always helps. It never fucking hurts.
Right.
We appreciate you. Well, I mean, you know I'm gonna curse about this.
I got you.
You got it, dude. We appreciate you guys for hanging out.
Ooh, somber, serious, soundless.
Very long letters.
Title card. Oh shit.
I mean, this literally looks like Blade Runner or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that. You know what I mean?
Or Demolition Man.
Right.
Which I love that movie.
Yeah.
Both of them.
I'm not an expert in police procedure, but I don't think you let bystanders approach.
Well, the thing is, he's what you actually want. Like, he's a cop that actually lives in the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think he knows this girl.
You lied to her about Eric. And you're lying to me about Shelley. She's gonna die, isn't she?
Does this say MD? I'm not a doctor. I have no idea.
Yeah, right.
But it is heavy, you know.
Initial observation about this movie is it takes itself pretty seriously.
Oh,
I would
yes,
say.
absolutely.
Sometimes, if love proves real, two people who are meant to be together, nothing can keep them apart.
Oh yeah, they sprinkled a bit of a rom-com in here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I did not expect that. Loving these goth tights. I'm sure I'll regret that, but it's a good look. So the sister died.
The friend.
Oh, the friend. Yeah, sorry.
Where he was like, "Are you her sister?" He's like, "No."
Eric Draven.
I mean, that name. You know what I mean? It's like,
Always
absolutely.
like, how do we come up with these names?
You guys got strong opinions about creepy animals. How do you feel about crows?
I think they're great.
Yeah?
They're more annoying than anything else. They're just kind of bleeding the whole time. They're just like, "Red."
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It says like very downtrodden urban life
Yeah.
kind of messaging.
Yeah. This is before they started selling like $18 cocktails in downtown.
Right, right, exactly. But he is putting ketchup on, which is a problem.
So definitely
Yeah.
not in
that's a
Chicago,
problem.
right?
Well, I was going to ask at the top, where is this set?
I think it had like
Yeah.
an any town
Gotcha.
type
Okay.
thing, like
City downtown city.
to Nightmare Place. Like, how are you doing? I mean, like
Wish I could have seen that.
Warriors.
Oh yes!
Isn't that sick?
Fucking love it. That dude's chin is very recognizable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The 90s depiction of like urban youth gangs that just love smashing things is incredible.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Do I get the impression that a hero is coming along right now?
Maybe it's a hero that can save us.
Yeah.
A hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here.
I do like they probably could have done this thing like where like lightning strikes, or we have some stupid fucking like effector, Palpatine effect or whatever. He just wakes up,
So he was dead.
and now he's crawled out of his grave.
A year later.
Yeah.
A year later.
But then he got better. You know.
I'll go bet.
Got better.
So this was Eric Draven.
Draven. Actually, his name is Eric Draven. The D is silent.
That's right.
Get it?
This feels like Joker. Is that weird to say? Like it's just like a shitty urban area with like tons of trash and
I think
rain.
that that's not an unfair thing.
Oh, he was clearly shot.
Yeah, he's got the bullet holes.
So I cop you some Red Wings and a duster, bro.
What was that?
Look at that underbuzz. It's like I see a lot of
Everywhere.
people rocking today, man. It's like come back, you know.
Well, it needs to be said that Brandon Lee is attractive.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
he's shredded,
man.
he's shredded like a
Good
julienne
Dude
salad.
is,
Like, you know, like
he's an Adonis for sure.
yeah. I mean, like he comes from fairly decent stock.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
like-
Yeah. His dad ever do anything?
Right. Like no talking. We're just kind of like the crow's just leading him where he's supposed to go, which I think is an okay touch. Oof. But this is like the very classic like NCIS, like you touch a thing and your memories are
Flash of
awakened and
memory,
shit, you know?
I don't know if this is good or bad, but this is a deeply moody movie.
Yeah.
A lot. I feel like the birth of a lot of emo kids,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
goth kids.
I think
He's kind of stumbling and like almost reenacting it.
Yeah, he's reliving it for sure. Oh fuck.
This is kind of sick though. He's got to go all the way, but
Okay. Oh, so he's supernatural.
Yes.
He has like
He's been brought back by like a spirit type thing.
I guess being brought back to life is the first sign that he might be
Maybe a little
supernatural.
touch.
Yeah.
Here's to Devil's Night, my new favorite holiday.
Holiday. So he doesn't love. He loves being pure evil. Loves being pure evil.
Evil.
It's like, it's like, ooh, here I go, killing again.
That's giving me some Charles Manson vibes too. I'm not a doctor, but
I mean, I think he just passed it, right?
I guess.
I mean,
Just poop it out.
I mean, you know,
After we take a shot of
I mean,
Malort.
yeah, right. I was gonna say this is like a typical fucking Wednesday for us three. Like, I mean, you know,
After we take a shot of
I mean,
Malort.
yeah, right. I was gonna say this is like a typical fucking Wednesday for us three. Like,
less guns generally.
a little bit.
I don't know who this is, but she always reminded me of Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, sure. So our dude Draven is kind of figuring himself out. Do you think that he remembers his life, or does he have to be forced to remember it?
I think this was like the jump start, you know?
I think it was like the initial type of. Yeah, I think he's kind of. It's all sort of coming back to him, like in a wave or whatever.
I love you.
This is a variation on the John Wick style.
Oh yeah.
Laying in bed fondly,
Oh.
remembering my dead wife kind of montage. Yeah.
And
Used to
how
fuck and
serious
shit, like-
they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Sapphire
You
diamonds.
gotta show it a little bit.
Come back from the dead, gotta get my Sephora on.
Yeah. Like some Cure and shit like that while we get ready.
Don't show this to Justin.
But I mean, I feel like I'm so into it. Like it's like I don't know if I can consider myself like a true goth kid, but like I fucked with some of this shit hardcore.
Ooh.
Stories, probably.
Looks cool, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, a very moody.
No. This movie feels its feelings.
Yeah.
Dude. Hey, it's Joe Polito.
Hey, yeah.
Noted character actor Joe Polito, otherwise known as Latino Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Latino Danny DeVito.
Manny DeVito. Manuel.
Yeah, sit on it and twirl, you dirty scum.
And he does it though. He does.
Yeah.
He actually does it. Like.
He's kind of always played that character in most films, though.
Yeah. This is kind of like his like.
This is definitely Spider-Man.
Training
It's
montage.
a Spider-Man. Like I can jump far. I can do all this stuff.
So the Raven is not.
Guiding him on
Yeah.
his vengeance tale. You know.
Whoa.
He can do this because he knows that he can't die.
Oh, neat. Yeah, Joker vibes increasing.
Oh yeah.
Cool shot.
The fuck you all painted up for, crackhead, huh?
I would be alarmed if I saw that man.
Absolutely.
Oh, he knows that he killed him, though, right? Because he.
No, he hasn't recognized
He remembers it. He knows.
Yeah, he got the flash.
Not yet,
killed him.
though.
I don't think that the
Oh.
criminal knows.
Oh, yeah, the criminal
yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah, I shanked her pink ass and she loved it.
This guy is unrepentant.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Again, like they just love.
They just love
They
evil.
just love
Yeah.
being evil. Like,
Yeah. Walk away from this motherfucker?
I like you to meet two body smack.
No, he's just drinking it in. He's.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Victims, aren't we all?
Ooh. I think I get it. He's got like special strength and speed and resistance.
Healing and shit like that. He's got Wolverine type
Yeah.
shit, you know? We got guys making sparks in the fucking. I mean, like, I would go to this club.
Yeah.
You know, hard motherfucking.
Like, this is what Exit wishes it was.
Neo was probably the other one. Like,
Oh,
it wasn't
Neo was
quite
fun.
like this was.
The last cool place in Lincoln Park.
Yeah.
Clearly, you haven't been to Jamba Juice, my friend.
James fell down, went boom.
Boom.
Can you imagine
There he
that?
is.
Who's this motherfucker?
That's he's in Candyman.
This guy reads drug dealer to me, or
drug
something.
Drug dealer, crime kingpin,
prostitute guy, pimp guy.
They just got a dead girl on the fucking.
Oh man!
Cut out the eyes of dead hoes.
In bed, in the bed, like on the bed. I don't even sit down on my bed with my outside clothes. Like.
What the hell are you doing, kid here?
This is what Fox News thinks Detroit is actually.
That's what they think Detroit and Chicago is.
Yeah.
You know why she's running around all night? Because her mom's service industry, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Go play with your
But what type of service are we talking about here,
I
son?
think she's just, I mean, maybe a little bit, but like, I think she seems to be tending bar, but.
Somebody already bought me dinner. The police.
Mom of the year. I kind of like that she winces. Like, she doesn't want to look at her daughter because she kind of, like, is aware that she's doing something wrong, you know?
Piss off! We're closed!
Oh, wow.
Hey! Hey!
I heard a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my mind.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, dude. We're doing it. Like, no. Like, but it blew my 13-year-old.
Right, yeah. Ooh. Oh.
Shit on me!
Oh, a little drool.
Yeah, he's getting crazy. Shit.
Is he gonna kill this guy for defending his store from someone breaking and entering? I mean,
Let's find out.
A gold engagement ring, yes? It was pawned here a year ago.
why would he still have it? This is such a ridiculous thing.
He knew the crew told me.
Ah.
Before he ran out of breath.
Yeah, I think you got him, Brandon.
Yeah.
Who's this sack of shit?
I would become a homicide detective and just insult the victim.
Insult the dead. Like,
Yeah.
What the hell do you call that?
Is that Edward James or?
It's not Edward James.
It looks just like
it's Edward James adjacent. It's adjacent James Almos.
It's almost James.
An almost James
Almos.
Almos. Yeah, right. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool.
These things for other people.
Because he knows that he's gonna touch it. And...
Sense memory, I guess?
Kind of, sort of, I guess. It seems like it. I think that's her only line of dialogue.
Right, yeah.
Each one of these is a life. A life you helped destroy.
What?
I think it's one of those things where he offloads the shit that they do that they steal from their victims.
Oh, so there's like a conspiracy.
He knows that they do it.
Okay, my bad.
No, you're good. Yeah.
I did not pick that
I was
up.
about to say, man, you're really drawing the.
Why is this?
Check this out.
Oh,
This
shit.
is fun.
Tell them Eric Draven sends his regards.
Is that gasoline I smell?
No, man. No!
Holy shit.
The great stunt.
Yeah.
Just like hits the wall and shit like that.
I say don't move, Snow White. You move, you're dead.
And I say I'm dead. And I move.
Ooh, got him.
I'm serious.
Then shoot, if you will. Officer Albrecht.
I don't want to be negative, but I don't think Brandon Lee is the best actor I've ever seen on the big screen.
I gotcha.
For '94, I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
This movie it's all vibes.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
This movie is all
It's a
vibes.
vibe.
Yeah.
Like the coat?
The guy that murdered Tintin.
He was already dead. He died a year ago, the moment he touched me.
The only thing that police care about more than solving a
Property.
murder is looting.
Yeah, you
The poor's looting.
You beat me to the fucking joke.
I
on
mean,
that
you
one.
know, it's just like, or the only thing that would, like, that your fucking conservative dad would get up in a huff about.
Walking against the wind, shit. I hate that.
I think that this is a secret Ghostbusters sequel.
Yeah, dude.
Because he said, fuck this shit. I'm not fucking dealing with these fucking weird assholes anymore. Bill Murray's like a secret asshole. Dan Aykroyd's like trying to get blowjobs from Ghost all the time and shit like that.
Dan Aykroyd is a weird dude.
Weird guy.
If you take, oh my god. Oh.
They're burning eyeballs. And they're mixing the drugs with burning eyeballs.
This is the angstiest, moodiest fucking movie I've ever seen. You're lucky I've got a thing for hot goth girls to throw. Good actor.
He couldn't have stopped.
So, we recently watched a movie called Stone Cold, and I made a very bold, unqualified assertion that Stone Cold Steve Austin got his identity from the movie Stone Cold.
And who's this?
This is Sting.
This is Sting.
Sting got his identity from the movie The Crow.
I think they just go to the movies and they figure out the cool.
Piles of Pepe Sylvia here. Plot it all out.
Also, he must actually fucking smoke because he is smoking
a lot
throughout all of fucking Ghostbusters, throughout this entire fucking movie.
This is so moody. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, like, people were making a lot of comparisons with some of this stuff with the Batman. You know what I mean? And this is totally that kind of energy.
This movie is equally as wet. If he delivers a guitar or a rock and roll pun and kills this guy, I'll flip my shit.
Like, I kind of like this stuff where he's sort of like holding court and being very theatrical about it. I kind of like it. I think Brandon Lee is having a ball is what I maybe should say.
What I definitely believe is that he's trying his best at this. He's invested in it. I also can't imagine being a young woman watching this and being fucking in love with this dude.
Oh my god, absolutely.
That's a great look. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ walks into a hotel. Ow. He gives the innkeeper 3 nails, and he asks,
Decent joke, too.
Yeah. This woman is having the worst trip of her life right now.
Man, I can't even imagine.
Mother is the name for God on the lips and hearts of all children. Morphine is bad for you.
What?
Your daughter is out there on the streets waiting for you.
Whoa, so he found a moral bent or purpose or something.
A little extra something, you know.
He shouldn't treat the guy at the pawn shop that way.
Right.
This film walked so the Batman could run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so too. I think. Ooh.
Oh, so. Ooh, this is a cheeky little guy. A little spicy murder.
He just goes, hey.
So, okay, this really is getting into Seven territory now, right? We're kind of visually going through all the images of urban decay and grotesqueness and whatever, but the underlying moral lessons are essentially those of classical, like, don't abuse women, don't take drugs, and then the heroic voice is kind of doing retribution to them for that.
Are you some kind of ghost? Boo.
I think there are some touches that are very well.
I don't think he was.
He seems like he's very tall.
Who, Ernie?
No,
Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee? I don't think so.
Oh, wow, okay. This is pretty corny.
Oh, hey man.
Sorry.
Just saw
No, you're right.
Fiance pass.
You're not wrong.
I was hoping she'd come out of it, you know. Something I could work with.
Just immediately, I mean, I think he. And the thing about the amount of times you have to smoke
when you're doing scenes
to do a movie,
right?
I mean, like, you know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
Even the ones who signed the petition.
Talk about the Joker. I mean, that's probably the one thing that Joaquin deserved a fucking Oscar just for the amount of cigarettes that he fucking it's constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when's he gonna ask this motherfucker why he came in his house? Right? Like,
what are you doing? He says to him, it's like, I've seen shit that'll turn you white.
Yeah.
This guy.
I have seen shit that'll turn you white.
These guys look like they're going to the nightclubs that Blade hangs out at, right? Like,
yeah, Blade is another.
These motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
The most important things I learned from my sister.
Sister? She's supposed to be your sister?
Jack and Meg White, nice.
Well, let's take it from the top, friend.
It's movies like this that make me realize just how weak I am as a man. Because I can see this woman doing some dumbass shit. I'm like, yeah, but she's hot though.
Right.
I think you got him, dude. What the fuck?
Both these guys are having like a smoky off right now. Like
the tall dude with the glasses is actually kind of he's
Tony Todd
cool.
is fucking cool as fuck, dude.
He should have been in that King of New York movie that we watched with Christopher
You know what he kind
Walken.
of looks like with the glasses, though? He kind of looks like Giancarlo Esposito's character.
A little
in that
bit,
movie,
yeah.
You know, like...
So he's in a band. We know that
He
from the
was,
several
yeah.
shots.
Right.
What if it just sucks?
Oh, it does. It does. Actually, this is like the worst song. This is the worst song in the movie. I mean, they don't really play it. Like,
Yeah.
They don't really highlight it, thankfully, because I've found it and listened to it and shit like that, and it's like, oh, Eric Draven was in a shitty band. like his wife was so supportive going to all those shows. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to all those fucking queens out there going to their fucking
playing the Burlington. You know?
Yeah. Absolutely, dude.
You're doing great, sweetie.
The amount of just like rum and coke. Thank you. Sick ass car though.
It is a cool car.
It's very cool.
The exposed engine is like a little obnoxious, but I get it.
You think?
I get it. Yeah. Whatever.
This old pocket cigar that's been lit. Too,
Yeah.
In your pocket though. Like this is like when I was like 21, I was a two-pack. I was a
Two-pack?
2 packs a day.
Oh, whoa.
What the fuck's the matter with you? Stupid ass hair?
I would have 2 lit cigarettes on either end of the pool table while we were.
Wow.
Oh, I was that cool, dude. I was
so
that
cool.
Oh,
dude.
Badass.
It is badass.
Yeah, the Burton influence here is very, very strong. I do.
Oh my god, I forgot. Sticks of dynamite in the back of the car.
Giant red sticks of
dynamite. Of course they do.
Yeah.
Right.
Big acne sign on the side.
The crow before he blows someone, I was like, meep meep. Like, runs the fuck away.
Well, I believe we're gonna have ourselves a little bit of this sabotage.
What? What do you want? What is it? What? Speak to me. Speak.
I feel like this guy.
He's great. I mean,
He's pretty good.
No, just taking like a little bit of screen time and making it work and shit like
Yeah.
There ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back.
Oh man, that's just terrible.
It's awesome. What are you talking about?
You can't blow up a man.
This is great. You can't blow up a man.
A manhood like that. Ooh. Fucking wicked.
It looks sick. Like, dude, I remember this from the trailer on every fucking movie.
Oh.
You know it. You know it.
All right. The vibe has been confirmed. All right. Like yes. Look at that great practical shot.
Right. You can see like the heat signature coming up in the flame. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
My bro's my crow. Let's fucking do it.
Bros before crows.
Yeah, there you go. Holy shit! There's been a giant hole in the ground for several weeks.
Up or over?
Mom, why are you always dressing so sexy for breakfast? Jesus Christ.
You're acting weird. Did you win the lottery or something, Darla?
Oh, that's a classic trope. They call you by your first name.
I never was too good at this mommy shit. Over easy.
So I guess like the crow is a moral force tangentially. He's helping people, make better decisions.
Trying to right a wrong.
Almost James Almos.
Almost James Almos.
Or just James Almos, right? Like.
That's one of our better ones that we've had in a minute, for sure. Anytime you belly laughing and snorting, you know it's some good shit.
I knew it was you. Even with the makeup.
Floor windows.
Again, you're talking about the Batman. That looks like fucking, what's his name?
The Office.
Falcone's
spot.
Yeah. But definitely like that shit, like when he takes off the cowl and he's got like the paint on it, which is like the first fucking Batman movie to ever acknowledge that
He's
that's
wearing
like a thing.
eyeliner the
You know what I
whole
mean?
time?
That he has to do that, you know.
Timber, he sent me in for some road beers, right? And he took him away without chasing him down.
It's just like, why do I hang out with crackheads all the time? Jesus.
Morgan was talking with us about where she was just like, there's some moments that I'm not really into, but like all of the hoods in this movie, like all of the thugs, they got the assignment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I don't think you're wrong about Brandon Lee, but I do think that it stands in contrast to how he's bringing it.
Yeah. A compliment I would give to the acting in this film is everyone showed up. No one's mailing it in, which is great.
When someone's dead, they can't come back, can they?
That's what I thought.
And the guy who's working the register is like, man, they're talking about some weird ass shit.
It's like also like
Just trying to talk about the
Just
Dodgers.
taking the only two
yeah.
seats he has for his window. His little
Park your fat ass down, kid. Do whatever the fuck you want, I guess.
Like, how's your morning going? It's like, not that great. I got suspended by Almost James Almos.
So, more musical montages seems appropriate for this movie. Oh my god.
Because he knows he's going.
This looks like a garden.
I love it.
These guys look like Edge and Christian from fucking WWF and like
I can see that. It might be Ministry, but I could be wrong.
Best reason to quit. Only reason to quit.
This is like our speech that we give to each other before we fucking head out. You know what I mean? To the bar and shit like that.
I do dig his look though, like
He's
the long
fucking awesome.
hair.
I mean, like,
he looks
like
great,
that,
man.
and the voice and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't think his character's like campy at all. Really, I think it's not like.
I think it's a serious camp. I think that it's in camp territory, but he's a lot more demure. He's not as. I mean, I think that he's pretty cartoonish.
You think so?
I think so.
No, I want you to set a fire so goddamn big the gods will notice us again. That's what I'm saying.
You think that this is in camp now?
Okay.
Right?
Shut up.
No.
No, this is great.
No, but you are 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's who they're still talking to right now. We're hanging out. Gentlemen. They're getting all the fucking drugs together. They're all going little drugs. Every
Seriously, the scene from Joker in the kitchen.
I see you have made your decision. Now let's see you enforce it.
Oh, this is already...
Andrew Jackson.
Right.
He's gone.
Oh damn.
Dude, this is in post-90s, post-John Woo, we're gonna double fist this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it lends itself...
Bitches leave.
No, bitches help.
Yeah. I should have known that like more interesting weaponry would be brought out here.
Oh, yeah.
So he's getting his bona fides in terms of like stunt work.
Ooh!
God damn.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Right? Like through the brow, it's like you're like, this is striking. Like I know it. Like you can see why this is appealing to fucking 14-year-old Sean.
Yeah, I was gonna say this film is to goth kids as Boondock Saints was to like Burnouts, right? Like
Jesus. They die hard in his ass. Welcome to the party, pals.
Move and we shoot.
Some of that playfulness is a nice touch.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know.
I think this film could be made a lot better now, right? By people maybe with a better understanding of the vibe mentality of it, rather than like the self-serious kind of thing.
Right.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I'll take that beat over just like having somebody who was like, hey, nice jacket. Or something like that.
My advice, next time, duck.
Next time someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. Why is the kid in this movie?
To give.
Do we need the kid in this movie?
Yes.
I'm fine with it.
I guess it gave Ernie Hudson something to talk to earlier.
Yeah, I think it's more about like again, it's having a link to the previous life.
Yeah.
In a visceral way.
You guys ever?
Watch out for Candyman, Tony Todd. Not the bees.
Oh no!
No, not the bees. Have you seen Candyman?
No.
Watch it.
It's among the best of Chicago horror.
Oh my God! Help!
Sing it. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
What am I singing?
Give me that vibrato. Just what do you?
Oh, he's gonna kill.
He's like he wants to burn.
All right, at least we have villains that are, I don't know, respectable.
Competent.
Yeah. Like, well, we shot him 100 times. Maybe we'll kill the bird.
Call, bang, fuck, I'm dead.
Yes. Well, and now we have stakes because he can be hurt.
With the bird being
Now
shot.
the bird is fucked up.
Yeah, which is better, because when he got shot 100 times earlier, I was like,
I think it's
fucking dumb.
right? Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Ernie.
Look at those fucking rocket launchers he has.
Oh, yeah, well, I think
the chamber. Look how fucking.
No. It's a flare gun. It's a
flare
gun.
Oh,
that's why they have that cool red.
No,
okay.
The barrel on that thing.
Yeah.
Shotgun action. I like. You get fucking Ernie Hudson with a pump action shotgun shooting Candyman. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
thumbs up.
Just him bathed in red, fucking bullet shoots away. Like, that's like something that I didn't think that I would ever see.
It's a change of pace for the
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
I can handle it. Don't worry.
I'm worried.
I think Heath Ledger's Joker also draws on this performance a lot.
Oh, I mean, just like the paint and the hair.
Yeah.
The hair length specifically. I think this guy fucks more than the fucking Joker.
The Joker in The Dark Knight he's into things that are deeper and more psychologically terrifying than actual human sex, right?
This is all very Batman '89.
What?
Like, yeah, buddy.
Is now the time?
Well, like we got like this like church clock tower, very similar to Batman '89 and shit. You know, like.
This is all the power you ever had. Now it is mine.
I'd love it if she was just doing this to the bird. Like, take one more step and the bird gets it.
Oh,
shit! Fuck you! Fuck your eye!
Yeah! Oh my god.
Oh, and she goes down. Oh.
That
My ass!
Ravens pecking at your eyes is actually a very like deep literary reference.
Yeah, wasn't what was the guy who stole fire?
Prometheus.
Wasn't it that he was chained to a mountain with ravens pecking his eyes?
It was his eyes.
His liver.
Like they took his
liver.
Yeah, his like stomach guts out. You know?
Brutal.
Ooh, let's do it!
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude. The only thing is, I will say this, is that I think that, even though I actually adore Michael Wincott, like, as a bad guy, I remember even when I was younger, like, the fact that, like, the primary thing that he came back to do is to get vengeance on the guys that killed his wife, and we're kind of killing, like, their boss.
Yeah,
that
right?
That isn't connected to the thing, but it's just not as connected to
it's
the
like
main
it's connected in terms
yes.
of like the boss orders people to do.
But then you got to have a thing where he touches him, and then we do one thing that's like.
I know, but he literally orders it. That scene when he walks in the office, he's like, "Well, day of the devil again."
Yeah, there you go.
3
Yeah.
hours of pain.
Well, this is also like the penance stare of the Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
All for you.
See, this is actually interesting.
That's cool. I like that. Oh, you know where he's going.
Like sending someone.
You know where he's going.
Yeah. Oh, check this out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, very Metalocalypse.
Yeah, absolutely.
For whatever it's worth, Sean, I agree with you that at the beginning when they were doing the retrospective of the murder, they should have had at least one shot of him standing in the back of the room.
Don't you dare.
But I'm saying he literally orders them to do. It's like, oh, here we go again, doing it what we do every Halloween night.
But again, it's
so
like
they give it to you.
No, but they give it to you. But I'm talking about personalizing.
Right? Yeah.
Like
he's on a personal vengeance mission. He's already killed the other guys. He should be back on the ground.
I'll agree with you that it is there. I just think that it would be made.
You wanted another touch.
It would be made. It would be made
Oh,
more.
that's nice.
Hold on. 48 hours of Malort.
The last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones.
I mean, I had a good enough time. Shelley Webster and Eric Draven. Back to bed. Yo, this is me after a double. I'm just like, I'm tired.
Dude, for real. Oh! Got a celestial. Look at the steam coming off of him, though. Like, you can't fucking...
That's real. He's sweating and he's cold outside.
Yeah.
Right?
Buildings burn, people die, but real love is forever.
Goddamn right, girl.
I guess.
Dude,
Alright.
fuck yes.
Oh, that, hey. I mean, credit where it's due. Brandon Lee, I don't think he was not trying.
What do we think?
3.8.
What do we think? Yeah. What do we think about this thing? It was again. I think that this movie is. I like it a lot, and that's definitely like probably like there's a nostalgia element. But I do think that there are still impressive things about this that I really enjoy, but I can totally understand. It's like the thing. It's like the same thing. Like when you haven't. Like I remember like first time. Like, my mom was just like, is that Pulp Fiction movie good? And I was like, do you want to watch it? I'm like, I'll watch it with you. Like, I'll watch kind of weird. Like, I don't go out of my way to watch weird shit with my mom, but like, I will do it. And you kind of forget how fucked up that movie is until you watch it with your mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, oh right, like this movie is wild. Like, it's just something that I've just kind of, and that can kind of happen with certain movies that like are, maybe have like a little bit of that you grew up with and stuff like that, and that people watch for the first time.
They've been massaged by nostalgia.
Absolutely.
Right?
I mean, like, so as the noob, what would you say?
Well, I've got thoughts.
So
I think that probably the most insightful thing that was said during the watching of this was when Sean said it's a film about vibes.
It's all vibes.
I think that's accurate. This movie has value, but it's mostly in the fact that it establishes an aesthetic that informed several other films that came after it. Like, it's kind of more important because I can see the influence that it had on other things. The film itself makes me think, like I said, a lot of like Boondock Saints. Where
I like this movie, but Boondock is big.
It treads on like adolescent angst, energy as like a way of like establishing legitimacy and stakes and meaning.
Right.
And it's not bad. Like, I'd give it above a C. Like, it's not like a below average film.
Right.
But I will never watch this movie again. I don't care.
I will 100% be watching this in a few months.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely.
It'll be like end of winter. I'll be like, oh, last time I saw Crow was beginning of winter.
Whoa, and let me put myself down for a second because I'm kind of being mean to this.
Sure.
This film is aesthetic. It's about like rain and darkness and like, macabre sensibilities. And that's not my aesthetic. I don't care for it, right? But I'll rewatch The Royal Tenenbaums in a month. You know what I mean? And be like, yes, culture.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like you with the beanie, like some Sanderson movie.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Leather-bound books.
Leather-bound books. Way to go, intern.
Right.
No, I think that's a fair point. I think that the thing is, like, with what I will say is that, and then I'll kind of give credit to the director. He's done a couple of other movies, some of them horrible, some of them like are good. I'd say the other like really good movie that he's had a hand in was Dark City. Did you guys ever see that?
No, but I heard of it.
Holy shit! Okay, that movie is very frustratingly edited for me. It's one of the weirdest relationships with like a movie that I really enjoy, but like upon kind of watching it, it was like almost like a harbinger of things to come, where it is just like a insanely impatient movie, like where it's just like kind of rushing with the edit, whereas like that, because it has like this cool noir aesthetic and stuff like that, and that's like a vibe that I want to drink in, you know what I mean? Like you have Jennifer Connelly in 1998 literally playing a lounge singer. She's playing Jessica Rabbit in real life, and it is awesome. But this movie, like, as far as like the aesthetics of it, like you're talking about, like the rain, the really deeply saturated.
It's dark,
wet, like the deeply saturated, contrasty, like photography. It feels like it's at night.
Strobe lights all the time.
It really it really feels like nighttime. It really feels like a dirty, dingy, loving, hard place or whatever. And the performances are all kind of there too and stuff like that. I think for the type of vibe that it's going for, it's a very well made movie. Like that, and it also just kind of probably like elevate. You wonder, would this movie be as big of a hit? This is weird. Would the movie be as big of a hit if it didn't have the aura of the tragedy around it?
I don't think so, because I think that without that legitimacy, hard quote on that, right, of someone actually semi-famous dying in the production of it,
right, yeah.
It wouldn't lend it the same gravitas that the film is desperately seeking. This film's self-seriousness is its biggest problem. Right. Like, seriously, like, it should not be like trying to be profound or dark or deep. It's obviously
you mean the Edgar Allan Poe quotes didn't was that the hardest one? Was that the hardest one?
It was the Draven at my door.
No, I mean, like, but like, yeah, right. It's kind of the same way that, like, even though The Dark Knight is very special,
yes, it
is made more special, like, because of the circumstances to which it came out. it's what fueled a part of it and stuff like that. So I think
actually
that's
not a bad comparison.
Yeah. I mean, like, so I think that's what's fair. What about you, man? What have you been coming back?
I mean, like, I do love this movie. Like,
I love it too.
I can't
unabashedly, like, you know.
Yeah, I can't. It never. But I think it's one of the few movies that the nostalgia really helps me keep always like. It will always give it to me as a favorite. Like, because there's some movies that can't do that.
Right.
They
Which is also fine, by the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that is a completely fine reason. But yeah, I feel you.
So, yeah, I just think that it was one of those things where, like, I'm, young teen trying to find identity. Yep. And I'm like, well, that's a little too hardcore for me, but I like some of this stuff, and then it's also like, oh, cool. Then it's like you find out, oh, this is like a comic book graphic novel, and you kind of get into that avenue.
Cool band.
The soundtrack's actually
my brother's
dope.
like, well, you like that band? I have this band. And then it goes, so it's just like a lot of stuff that, like, it just kind of introduced me. So that kind of, for me, it's like, like you're saying, like, it's the genesis of a lot of stuff that opened up in my life, really, like, early teens. And so it holds a lot of weight for me that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like something I love watching, like, especially around October. 90s, I like, always watch the girl in
it's
October.
so 90s, like, industrial dark.
And for that, but like for that time, like,
so
people were like, wow, like, okay,
fuck yeah, man,
crazy
absolutely.
movie,
Like, you kept talking about 7, which I think is a fair
comparison.
I agree. For sure. I mean, 7 is obviously, like, I think obviously a better script and a better movie overall. Have you seen 7?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why you would be making mention of it if you hadn't seen it or whatever it is, but that's another movie where it's like really deep contrast. Everything is, you feel like you can smell and feel what it's like because of how it is, and I think in that way, and I think that's just one. I think it's also like because the director really wanted to make sure that they caught that vibe, but like also probably just like like an artifact of the time. Like they didn't think that we could just like jump on a green screen.
Right.
And
absolutely.
Kind of, and like we can add breath later, which always looks like shit.
Yeah.
You know
also,
what I mean?
The fact that it's like, it is a comic book movie done 100% practical. Like mostly anyway.
Yeah. A lot of stuff we're talking about is in camera. I mean, like, there was like a couple, like there was like the point where he's like, where they where he shoots through his hand.
You saw how fake.
Right. No, but it was a composite shot of like probably what was a reversed like probably what they do stuff like that, like they'll literally heat up like a thing and and it'll come back. But like, as far as that type of shit, like it wasn't like CGI was not really like in the lexicon of this like at all. And it's cool in that way. I love that.
Say like necessity breeds innovation or something.
That's exactly right.
It's like
art through adversity too. It's like if you don't have $1 million trillion $billion, you can sometimes come up with some more interesting ways to do things.
Don't tell Kevin Feige.
Oh my God. But I think that it's it's just I was just about to say, I was right. It is about a vibe, but like, but no, like,
yeah, it is. You're right. That's the best. That's a really great way to.
I think it is. I mean, like as far as like and an artifact, like I mean, because it is so much of the time, and I do think that that's an interesting thing that you said, that it was like. It's almost like bands are kind of like that way. Like I don't know. Like I would probably consider the Pixies to be a better band than Nirvana. Maybe not as huge, but I like them better. You know what I mean? But that band, and Nirvana would tell you this. Like all this
made the other band.
They would say like that band walked so we could run. That band we took that and that's kind of what you said. Yeah. To your point, where there's like a bunch of other things that this was very evocative of and stuff like that, and that has kind of been echoed to this day. I mean, like we all the 90s kids, when they saw that fucking first Batman trailer, we saw those trails coming down, and he's just dark and gangly, and he's long, and he's in good shape but not great shape, you know what I mean, type shit. And like, so I think that that's the other kind of big legacy.
Damn, now I want to go watch Batman.
That movie,
it's really good,
dude. Like,
it's been watch it tonight.
Remember, we did. I mean, no, and that is kinda a Halloween movie.
Is it? Oh yeah, because the guys are dressed in the mask.
And it's on Halloween. Like, there's there's literally that one guy who's like I think he's like the DA or someone's like, "Happy fucking Halloween." Or whatever, whatever. And so I think that I mean, there's still like some just the staging scenes of some of the stuff. Like when he does the thing, like when he just kind of like, again, the flair that he has.
Yes.
I think is pretty. It's some of my favorite things about him.
Yeah, like you said, he's having a fucking ball.
He's having a good time.
That's what I'm saying.
Playing
Yeah, exactly.
that role.
He had the time of his life, really.
I think I was like,
I regret that. I regret that immediately. I should not have said that.
I'm gonna get Almost James Almos to give you suspension.
Almost James Almos. We're gonna put him on the case or whatever. We're gonna make that happen. No, I mean, like, I think that his whole deal, like, I think that's the other thing that kind of exudes from it is that, like, I've seen him in a couple of other movies. He's in a really. The guy who directed Ricochet directed a Dolph Lundgren action movie.
Wow.
That we should probably check out. That Brandon Lee is also in.
Oh hell yeah!
You know what I mean? Like, so,
this is the only Brandon Lee movie I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
same.
No. I think he is like he's one of those things where he could like he gets like he has this very interesting kind of like he's incredibly like proper and well spoken. He's Bruce Lee's son. Like Bruce Lee was just like a very like his aesthetics and just how he carried himself and just like how he is going to tell you exactly what it is that you want. And I don't know. He has like it's interesting. Like his diction is kind of in a similar sense, but it's not.
It's very deliberate.
Right, but it's not because he's like speaking in he's speaking in a second language and he's trying to, it's because he's his son, you know, so it's very interesting, but like he's been in a couple other movies that I think that he was good in. You can tell this is probably the meatiest role that he ever got, and it is, you do wonder, you're like, would this have been a hit? If it was a hit, like what, you know, kind of he would have done and stuff like that.
Sure.
Everything like that. So I don't know, I mean, who knows?
Opens the mind up, right, to speculation.
Yeah, and I do think that he goes for it. He's having a blast. Like those little touches of like, oh, they can't fuck with me, like that kind of thing. Or the ones like, fuck. Yeah, right.
That was great.
I mean, like,
how like that's actually kind of really a funny scene.
No, it is. You know,
it's like shit.
Or no,
they found my secret.
Understated humor and stuff like that. I also think that the goons are fantastic.
Oh, this is a great goon movie.
Good goon movie. Great creep movie. The creeps of the street. Yeah, I mean, like, no, I mean, like those guys are awesome. I mean, like, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but the fucking like the what do you call it? Like the guy from John Wick, and he's from like the Warriors.
Oh.
Yeah, Warriors come out to play. Like that guy, I mean, he's awesome. Like, I think that they were very distinct, well cast, you know what I mean? Like, you can kind of tell that, like, they kind of came up with, like, their backstories.
Right.
But it's not the movie itself.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean? And so, I think that, and you know, like, Ernie Hudson, great foil. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's like a very, I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe this is like he had a 7 type of thing, too, because he's like, wise old black cops. I'm going to hear and talk to you about this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is.
It made me think of like in Die Hard where John McClane's riding around doing crazy shit and he's talking to Carl Winslow outside and he's like, take it easy, buddy. You know,
right, it's like, hey man, can't you read between the lines? Like, the fucking line reading on that guy is so fucking great.
I love that. Reginald
Vell Johnson.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's like one of the best fucking little things about it. Have you ever seen that? It's really gruesome. You might not enjoy it, but it's really good. It's Invincible. That like it's an Amazon animated comedy show.
I'm interested in that.
It's good. It is shocking. It is, but it is
it's animated, so you can suspend your disbelief.
I got grossed out by the Animatrix. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh yeah, I have that.
They showed some pretty
gnarly shit in there for sure. But there's a scene where they go to Reginald Vell Johnson High School and Reginald Vell Johnson is the principal.
Why?
It is amazing. Like it's like you're like it just doesn't wait only for just a second. I think it's just like a throwaway.
That's
like,
hilarious.
Gag. It's about as kind of weird like metatextual as the shit as the
okay,
show goes.
All right.
I mean like the show is like it's kind of like The Boys, but but it believes it's not out of love with the concept of superheroes. Like it believes in the Mon Pa Kent, like Smallville, like you can try to do good type stuff. Like it still holds its heart on its sleeve in that way.
Yeah.
Which I think it's not just like a total kind of cynical craziness, type thing. So, so like this. But he's great. But like Ernie Hudson is great here and
he's
shit
good.
like that. And so I don't know. I think the cast is good. I think it's all good stuff. I just think that there is the self-seriousness can be a lot.
It was just hard to like, because this film like shows up and it's like, yeah, bitch, like I'm dripping wet and I'm dressed in black, and you are obligated to take me seriously.
There's that subreddit called I am very badass.
Right, yes,
Which is
exactly,
shit,
yeah.
It's like really funny. It's
I was at this party last week, and there was a hot Asian chick with big tits and tons of cocaine.
Right,
so I guess I'm like a really big deal. You know,
Right,
it's like,
no, but it's like Facebook posts of guys like talking like they're it's like, well, I don't know, I'm like he's like arguing with like people that have actual combat experience. It's like, yeah, but like combat experience can only take you so far.
That's right.
Combat, it's like the combat of the mind, or whatever, shit like that. And I don't think that I don't think it's that offensive, but I know what you're saying.
Like the Boondock Saints, this is a film where there is a psychological profile of people who are going to overinvest and overinsert themselves into it in a way that I find deeply comical, right? Like, it's like children... It's like kids doing this to the truck that's passing by. Being I'm in the truck,
Like, I did it. You saw me do it.
Oh my god. No, I think, but I do think that's dead on. I think you got it dead to
I'm not a hater.
No.
I'm not a hater.
No. I know. Like actually, you had a good time watching it. So like,
great.
All right, so let's do grades.
Okay.
Then. We'll do grades and then we'll wrap it up. What are you feeling?
This is a solid C+.
C+?
Because to its credit, it's a well-made film.
Yeah.
People try hard. People were trying to make this movie.
Yeah.
And as silly or trivial as I thought it was at times, it's like, it's not bad.
Because you say that like, Almost James Almos.
Yeah, that's right. It was James Almost, a good film. The thing I will say about this movie, pardon me, I'm like spitting. I don't know that I would recommend it to anyone outside of the context of like having a Halloween party, where like you have your friends over.
We put it on VHS at the bar.
Put it on in the background. Yeah. If in that context, A+.
Uh-huh.
In any other directed attention context, C+.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I like the curve you give it for Halloween times.
Yeah.
For me, just overall, B- always been like, because I'm putting up against these like movies that that are like art house movies and shit.
Yeah, sure.
But like, but also it's like we're grading up against like
LA Noir
Stone Cold and shit. Yeah. All right. So a solid B+ or a B- for me. It's just fun.
I think B. I think I'm going B.
Wow.
Full B. I mean, like I think, and it's just more. I'm speaking on to wit my affinity that I just have for it. Like this is just overriding some of the things that I know to be wrong with the picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think there's nostalgia helping it. I think
the grade doesn't say that you love it any less. It's just like if I'm
of course. That's what that's what I'm saying. I mean, like it's like shit. Some of the some of the funnest times I've ever had like have been kind of not. What's that?
All right, internet. Why don't you drop a comment below and ask Sean the most insightful. Oh my god, I'm drunk.
What you got?
The most insightful or incisive question about his secret goth heritage.
Yes.
That we can learn about here.
Oh yeah, I mean like mine.
You alluded to it. You brought it up.
Well, no. You want to know what it was? You know what I was. You guys, this is gonna be interesting. You guys, I was a trench coat kid.
Oh my god, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
But I was a different flavor of a trench coat kid to what we're talking about, which is like, like listens to Marilyn Manson, like super dark, like antisocial. I was a Jay and Silent. I was a Kevin Smith. I was a Kevin Smith. Like I had a fucking Green Lantern like T-shirt on. I had a Captain America T-shirt on. Like some stupid fucking that type of shit. And I was like not antisocial. Like I could dabble in a couple different things, but I was a Kevin Smith nice. Trench coat kid.
I knew I wanted to fuck you.
Speaking of the new Clerks movie.
What's that now?
Want to see the new
Clerks movie?
Oh yeah, there's 3 or whatever it is. Yeah, I'd probably check that out like on for a hangover type movie. But yeah, so that is the vibe, and that was a beautiful thing. Is that like I was moving in a bunch of different places. I was a jack of all trades because I was on the football team. I was I was the lead in the fucking like in the musical. I was going to fucking punk shows. I was down the street. I went to when I was 16. I went to my first like not with my parents kind of like punk show at fucking Fireside Bowl.
No way.
Nice. They used to have and the guy who does sound at the Burlington still work books here used to book that place with tons of fucking crazy ass bands.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so I kind of found that out because I remember we're going to a show. I was like, where's it? It's like, oh, it's at this bowling alley where the fucking. And then I moved here and then I saw that it was like, that's the fucking place or whatever.
My Chemical Romance has played Fireside.
No way. Yeah. It's around the corner from my home.
Yeah.
I was pretty much the same way, but I wasn't a weird trench coat kid.
You were smart.
Yeah.
You probably got laid a lot more in high school.
No. No, but I didn't wear trench coats. I was seriously, I just wore band shirts and jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I wasn't so married to it, but we had an era. We had an era.
Yeah, man. And dude, own it.
No, because you know what it was? This is exactly what the fuck I was. I morphed from a trench coat kid. I morphed into Jonah Hill's character from Superbad. I was wearing Western tees.
Penises.
What's that?
Drawn penises.
But even though that was you in grade school. But Western tees were kind of my thing. I was wearing that type of shit. And I kind of evolved into that. But freshman, sophomore, kind of shed it around junior year. I was a View Askew verse. Fucking trench coat kid. I was you guys ever see Dogma? Cool movie.
I love Dogma.
Dogma's a good movie. It's probably Kevin's best movie in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. So that was definitely my shit. What about you, dude?
Oh man, I embraced a lot of that stuff. I remember when I was in high school, I flirted with Korn and Limp Bizkit a bunch of trashy new metal.
You're a little younger, and you were on the what do you call it? Because we're only a year apart from one another. You were doing the emo shit. You were doing the emo and the screamo shit.
Some of the mostly southern metal, hardcore.
There you go.
Metal, heavier stuff.
Oh yeah. No. We were pretenders.
Right. You have to understand, some of us didn't have actual problems, and we had to invent them. We had to work very hard to do that. So.
No.
Please respect that.
Even though, I will backtrack that a little bit. Liking Limp Bizkit, when even at any age, is a problem.
No, I deserve it. Look,
it's okay. Just because it was popular when we were kids means that we don't have to like it and laud it currently. We can leave that. We can leave that in the past. You know what I mean?
That's why I made the analogy to the Boondock Saints 100 times.
Yeah, I thought that was a great movie when I was in high school too. I was like, oh my God, this is great.
I didn't see it until college. I fucking hated it.
Yeah,
because I was in fucking film school. Dude.
Which is good because I think that you would have been in a unique place of identity capture. Yeah. If it had gotten you at the right time.
If it had gotten to me at 15,
I wonder what
if I had gotten bit at 15.
Seen Boondock Saints in teenage years, Sean would have turned out to be.
Dude, his Irish brogue would have been a lot stronger. Let me tell you.
Let me fucking tell you two fucking slags about this right here. So
you're at a B.
B minus, C plus, which I think is a pretty fair. I think it's a pretty fair cross section for this thing. I mean, and again, kind of obviously Halloween vibes, spooky vibes.
Yes.
You know what I mean, for sure, but not a horror movie by any stretch.
Put it on in the background of your Halloween party.
Absolutely,
that's really it. That's really
so we hope that you guys maybe you put on this on the background in your Halloween, maybe not your Halloween party, but maybe while you're chilling or whatever it is.
Yeah, dude.
But if you guys had a good time with this here reaction to The Crow, and you guys want to get this full and uncut reaction of this here film and whatever we got coming up in the future, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming up here. Again, the next one is going to be fucking American Werewolf in
I'm excited.
London, that movie is so wild. It is so cool. I can't wait for us to check it out. So we hope that you guys can join us for that. We got a bunch of other stuff lined up too.
Oh no! This is so dumb and great at the same time.
I love it.
Oh, this kid's gonna eat shit. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Yeah, so just hit us up if you want to do that. You can do that by supporting us on Patreon. It's patreon.com/SeanTankTop. You click either one of the links that are in the top pinned comment or the description below. You click one of those, you head on over to our feature film tier. That's the tier where you find all of our feature film coverage, including every single fucking Manly Movie Monday, and we're getting up to 40. We're getting up to 40. We're gonna hit 40.
See, that's why I was like, that's why I feel like we did RoboCop.
We've done a lot of movies, bro. But like we haven't done that one. We haven't done that one, and so you unlock all of that, and plus a bunch of other stuff over there for a pretty damn fair price. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you still want to help out, you can do that by hitting us with a like and a subscribe. That shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for hanging out. We'll see y'all later.
Ciao.
Bye.